I built a multi-seven-figure business in less than 3 years, and in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I did it. Hint, it has absolutely nothing to do with webinars, VSLs, sales calls, split testing, order bumps, fancy funnels, upsells, affiliates, major ad spend, or any of those other marketing must-haves that many people claim you need to be successful online. Stay tuned. Hey Posse, what's up? It's Alex coming at you this week with the 4-step process that I followed to help me build my brand, the Copy Posse, into a multi-seven-figure business in less than 3 years. But before we get into that, if you're new to the crew, welcome. Right here on my channel, you'll learn the marketing tips and tricks that today's audiences crave. So be sure to subscribe below and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when my next video goes live. All right, so now let's get right into it. When I started the Copy Posse in early 2020, many marketers and online entrepreneurs I know urged me to optimize my funnels, do more sales calls, add more upsells, push more affiliate offers, and so on and so forth. And hey, while there is absolutely nothing wrong with those things, I love marketing, I am Marketer of the Year after all, I knew from the beginning that that was not how I wanted to do things. I wanted my brand to feel different. I wanted it to be about my message first, the change I was fighting for, the heart-centered humans I could help, the impact I wanted to make. I wanted my brand to have a voice before I added in all those marketing bells and whistles. I wanted my brand to create real and authentic connection first and foremost. I've always believed that connection should come before conversion, and if that meant I didn't scale as fast as I could, then so be it. But the craziest thing is, I did scale, and I scaled pretty quickly. The Copy Posse has grown into a multi-seven-figure business with a community of over 300,000 raving fans. I've had the honor of presenting at AdWorld 4 times so far. I've been a speaker at Traffic and Conversion Summit, and most recently, as I said before, I was awarded 2022 Marketer of the Year. Right? I know, it's crazy. And I did all of that without following the typical marketing advice that you might find online. So what did I do? Well, the first thing I did was, number 1, give free value consistently. So on February 13th, 2019, I started producing one original high-quality copywriting tutorial like this every single week. I started with 0 subscribers, and it took me 6 long months of producing video content every single week before I reached 1,000 subscribers. And I finally did hit 1,000 subscribers on August 9th, 2019. And it took me another 4 months after that before my channel was monetized. So if you do the math, I spent 10 months and tons of time, money, and energy producing high quality videos every single week before I saw a single cent. And in order to grow faster, I was told that I should talk about more popular stuff, like general digital marketing and social media strategies, and that I would never hit such big numbers on such a niche topic. Well, to be honest, there were times that I wondered if they were right. Sure, I'd get a few likes and comments every now and then, but for a long time, it really felt like I was putting all of this work to yell into an empty room. And I began to wonder if I was actually helping anyone at all. And here's the thing, guys, this is the point where most people give up. And yes, it is the crappy part of starting a business. It's when the crickets and critics are loudest and your self-doubt is at an all-time high. This is when it is far too easy to put in less effort, to pull away, and to stop giving away as much value. But please remember that good things take time. For me, it was YouTube videos. Maybe for you, it's writing a weekly newsletter to an email list or producing podcasts. Whatever it is you're doing, keep showing up and keep delivering value. And that brings me to step number 2, build real relationships. So I broke all the traditional rules of direct response marketing, and what you know, my audience continued to grow, piquing the attention of aspiring copywriters, hungry creatives, and business owners around the world. And once this starts happening, you need to do something very important that a lot of business owners tend to forget. You need to invest even more time into building relationships with your audience. Because here's the thing, you want them invested in your brand. Well, that's not gonna happen if you ignore them. That's why I love to interact with as many people as I can through comments, messaging, and DMs, and I do this literally as much as I humanly can. Now, this is important for a couple of reasons. Number 1, you want your audience to like you and feel valued by you. And when your audience likes you and they know you and they trust you, they feel like you're a genuine person who really gives a crap about them, and they're a lot more likely to stick around. And number 2, when you have those real relationships with your audience, they will tell you what what they want. And that is the hardest part of scaling any business, is creating offers that your audience actually wants to buy. So that's what I did. I listened to my audience. If they wanted a checklist for writing a sales page, I created one. If they wanted to learn how to create a customer avatar, I created something to help them do just that. If they wanted help writing headlines, I created something for that too. You get the picture. They asked and I delivered, and that is how I was able to grow my email list, which brings me to step number 3, build your community. So please pay very close attention to this step, because it is key for scaling your business and having successful launches without traditional marketing tactics that might cost a lot of money. So I grew my email list completely organically, meaning free, by creating high value exclusive content that my audience was asking for. Now you can grow your list in a lot of different ways, by creating ebooks, mini guides, templates, free training, you name it. But no matter what you do, don't just get them to sign up for something and then ghost them. You gotta keep the conversation going, you gotta keep them invested in their brand, you know, what I was talking about in step 2. And you do this by showing up in their inbox on a consistent and predictable basis. So acknowledge where they're at and what they're struggling with, involve them in your mission, and most importantly of all, get them excited to be part of your community. Now, a question I get a lot is, how often do I need to email my list? Well, honestly, that is entirely up to you. I email my list about twice a week right now, but for a long time, I only emailed my list once a week. I know other people who email their list once a month, and I know other people who email their list every single day. The point is, figure out a schedule that you can stick to, and then stick to it. Emailing your list on a consistent basis is key to building trust and authority with your audience, so please do not skip this step. And the more you do this, the more they'll keep asking for more stuff, and eventually you'll get to a point where the things that they're asking for is no longer just little simple checklists or guides. They'll start craving more from you, more complex answers and solutions to their problems. And that is when you, again, listen to what the people want. The more I listened to my followers' comments and questions and DMs, the more I realized that I really needed to do more for them. Many encouraged me to create a program that would dive deep into the specific skills, techniques, and assets that a new copywriter needs to ignite their business from scratch. So that's exactly what I did. I created my very first program, the Copy Posse Launchpad, which brings me to step number 4, rally your raving fans. So it's when your community starts asking for more that you rally your raving fans and sell them something that they really need and something that will genuinely help them solve their problem. And the best part of all is you do not need to wait a long time before you do this. You don't need to have a big list. It is so much more about the relationship you have with them than it is about the size of your list. My list was not very big when I did my first launch. I didn't run any ads. I had no sales calls. All I did was email my list, and I made $83,000 on that very first launch. My first launch ever, with a $2,000 offer to a list of only around 2,000 people. And since that first launch, I've had several others, each one performing the one before it. But hey, I wasn't lucky, I was listening. I built a community invested in my brand, a community that trusts me because I consistently show up for them over and over and over again, and I deliver on what I promise. And because of that, when I create a program, they buy it. And you can absolutely do it too. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on expensive ad campaigns to have a successful launch. If, and this is really important, you do all this background work first and really take the time to build a strong brand and the strong foundations, ones built with value and relationship building. Then you'll have an audience so invested in your brand that you can have wildly successful launches time and time again by simply emailing your list or posting on social media. So is this an overnight success strategy? No, not even close. Building a brand that's successful long-term takes time. It takes love and it takes serious dedication. But putting the effort into growing your brand the right way is the secret to attracting customers that will be loyal for life. Now, if you're wondering, okay, Alex, that all sounds really great, but how do I actually create a brand that does all of that? Well, you craft a message so captivating and an experience so incomparable that your customers actually come to you, and it all starts with your brand voice. Your brand voice is the potent positioning strategy you need to stand out, sell out, and effortlessly attract your dream customers. And I have something super excited I want to share with you, a brand new Posse program that will help you do just that. In this first of its kind challenge, I will guide you step by step through my powerful Posse I framework. You'll learn the 4 core storytelling and copywriting elements you need to craft a potent positioning strategy, evoke your brand voice, and create messaging that will captivate your ideal audience, charm your customers, and yes, rally raving fans. This is the exact framework that I use to go from anonymous copywriter to the founder of a 7-figure brand in 1 year. It is the secret weapon that helped me build a community of over 300,000 fans in an overserved and oversaturated market, and helped me win Marketer of the Year in 2022. And now it's your turn, because there might not be a magical shortcut that can turn your business into an overnight success, but having a distinct personality, a compelling story, and a consistent brand voice is the secret to creating unshakable trust with your audience and paving the way for long-term loyalty. Because when you so fiercely embody your values, you won't need to scream for attention, you will attract it. And that is the power of branding. So click the link below to learn more. And until next time, I'm Alex. Ciao for now. All right, guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to check out the next one from me right here. And you can click right here to get a free gift. Your email list is one of the most valuable assets you can have in your business. And in order to grow your email list, you need to learn how to create a killer lead magnet. So in this video, I'm going to break down the exact 3-step lead magnet formula that I follow to attract highly qualified leads and then turn those leads into sales. Keep watching.